So it's the end of 2018, and I just wanted to make a list of movies that I was interested in. And I've recorded this a couple of times, and I wasn't really happy with all of them. But you know what? I'm just gonna put this out. I don't really care. Hope you enjoy. But first, I'm just gonna start off with the movies that I believe are possible. We're gonna watch it together. So yeah. First, we're gonna start off with Rampage. Okay, basically some shit from space hits Harambe in the face, rest in peace. Hits the big bad wolf and an alligator thing. And then through this, they get some help from Calypso from Pirates of the Caribbean, and then it's up to Dwayne Johnson to save the world again. Red Sparrow. Okay, this lady has a sick mother and she has to look after her, and then she's part of the ballet, and then somebody wishes her good luck.
Break a leg.
Well, it didn't exactly work out. Yeah, and then she's wondering what the hell's going on, and then she needs to find a new job. So instead, like everybody, you join spy school, and then you meet with Tom Buchanan and give each other a few looks. So awkward as hell. That's basically it. So then move on to the next one. It's 50 Shades Freed, and thank God this trilogy is over. But I'll just give you the sharp storyline. Okay, so they finish their honeymoon, but then they have to come back because there's a break-in by Anna's ex-boss. He tries to kidnap her, he fails, goes to jail, and then he's released on bail. He robs a whole Riora while he's at it. Fails. That's it. Okay, this movie, oh god. Terminal. Okay, someone's gonna have to explain the storyline to me because I don't exactly understand it myself. Visually it's amazing, it's cool to look at, but then it's not that special. So yeah. Okay, simple favor, don't go into this movie believing like it's Gone Girl. Go to it believing like it's more of a quirky comedy mystery movie, because if you compare it to Gone Girl, then clearly Gone Girl will win. But oh god, it's Anna's ex-boss. Yeah, it's okay. For me, I think it's okay, but people like it apparently. Maybe it's just me. Let's bring this back. Let's bring it back. Okay, so we have these out the way. These movies, I didn't really connect with the characters. I didn't really like the characters, and sometimes the stories were just boring. So then I just want to get these out the way so that now we can start with, the movies, the actual movies I enjoyed. Because 2018 was full of movies that were amazing, ranging from superhero movies to dramas to comedies. So yeah, we'll just do that instead. Get this out of the way. Start the music. Isle of Dogs. Okay, this movie it's just amazing. Visually, it is, the animation is amazing. Basically, it's based in a dystopian near future Japan, and basically there's a canine flu, and society is scared that it might affect humans. So then dogs are moved to their own separate island, and then what happens?
One morning, a week later,
Yeah, a dog gets sent there, and then this kid from Japan comes over so he can come and find a dog. I'm just gonna leave it like that. The movie's amazing. Please go watch it. Avengers Infinity War. Okay, this movie is important to me because I've been watching MCU movies for like 10 years, and this is the culmination of that 10 years, and it's just amazing to see on the big screen. Like, this was like a cinematic event for me, and the Russo brothers killed it, and the screenplay writers, they're amazing, and the performances were on point. And this is only part one, so then there's a lot to explain in part two, especially by the end of the movie. The Avengers are tasked to stop Thanos, top three MCU villains, to collecting the Infinity Stones, and he has an Infinity Gauntlet, of which, if he gets all of it, he can change the universe with a snap of his fingers. Oh, wrong click. I'm so sorry. You know what? Move on to the next one.
It's the final nail in a coffin. Is the final nail in a black coffin towards America becoming a mongrel nation. We had a great way of life. We had
Okay, Black Klansman. This is a Spike Lee movie. I've never seen a Spike movie Spike Lee movie inside the cinema before, so this was a huge moment for me. And basically, it's just outstanding. Okay, it's just amazing to watch. Okay, the premise is it's the first African American detective to join the Colorado Springs Police Department, and he's gonna get the help of Kylo Ren to try and infiltrate the KKK.
What would you do if another cop called you a nigger? Or worse?
Would that happen, sir?
She.
Okay, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Okay, I truly believe this movie was needed because after Infinity War, a certain thing happens and then I was left traumatized. I was so sad. So then this movie is more like a fresher breath air. I would say it was in terms of the MCU, it's the most family orientated. So you can watch it with, like, if you have any younger siblings, or yeah, just if you want to watch it with friends, just watch this movie. Solo. I don't think this movie should have received as much hate as it should have, but then I understand where the Star Wars fans were coming from. But yeah, it's not a necessary story, but if you want to watch it, watch it. That's it.
Now! Now! Now!
Hereditary was probably one of the most interesting movies I've seen of this year, and yeah, I've ever watched, to be honest, because it's just a growing uneasiness that pays off in the end. The main part of the story is that the grandmother dies, and so it's about a family trying to deal with the death of the grandmother. But then it doesn't exactly turn out like that. Like, it's a horror film, but then I wasn't exactly scared. But then I don't think it's about the horror aspect of it. It's more about the atmosphere of which the director absolutely captured. American Animals. This is probably one of the most charming movies I've ever seen in my life. Basically, it mixes between documentary and a movie, so they fused it together to make this hybrid.
My name is Spencer
As you can
Reinhardt.
see,
I'm from Lexington, Kentucky, and
basically
I'm 30 years
it's a
old.
group of college kids who come up with the plan
Less than a month.
to steal an art book.
What are you doing? Guys, stop! Fucking idiot, stop!
Bad Times at the El Royale. Okay, this movie is so good. Basically, it's more character driven rather than just being everything for the plot, if you understand what I'm saying. You were introduced to 4 characters at the start and they all come to the El Royale, but all of them have their own secrets and their own past, so throughout the movie you learn about that, and then that changes your perception of the characters, and it's just amazing. Plus, Thor also helps out. Crazy Rich Asians. I don't really watch rom-coms, but then I was gonna support this anyway because of the representation. But yeah, but by the end of it, I was really impressed and I was emotional. So yeah. This movie was interesting. Okay, the pacing at the start is just a hot mess. It's just like everything could be summed up in like 10 minutes, and it's just like, okay, this happens, this happens, this happens. But then the action scenes, I really like the action scenes, but the I would say a key part of this whole movie is the relationship between Eddie Brock and the symbiote Venom, and how that affects his life and relationships around him. And people are saying it's the best romance film of 2018. I can't really go against that.
What the hell are you?
Yeah, the action scenes are amazing. Again, I have to say.
Get a room! I got a room, motherfucker!
Sorry to bother you, I left this movie. I was tripping. I was tripping out, especially by the end. It was just how the director brought visual storytelling to in a literal sense, like the experience of being a telephone prompter. But basically, the main character has to deal with either working for the corporations and succeeding, or going against them, and that's the premise of the movie. That's all I'm gonna say. It's impossible. It's hard to find style, substance, and amazing action scenes in the same movie. Like, it's rare to see, but this Mission Impossible Fallout completely nails it. I didn't even watch the film prior to it, but I still understood the plot. So it shows how good the screenplay is.
Walker, what's the matter, hon? Afraid of a little lightning?
Black Panther. He stripped the Black Panther, stripped away. Okay, anyway. Basically, it was just a huge event for me, being a fan of superheroes and seeing this on the screen. Man, it was just a moment. It's probably my best moments of 2018 to witness this and see the impact culturally and how successful it actually is. It's just a film to be studied. Deadpool 2. This movie, okay, Deadpool as a movie is not supposed to be taken seriously, but through that, that's the power that Deadpool has. And the fact that Deadpool is self-aware, it's like the movie is the characterization of Deadpool. So the action scenes are amazing. Ryan Reynolds kills it again. And yeah, I would recommend it. It's a great sequel. It's a great sequel. If you want to show love, you want to lick your lips and then try fast because your lips are chapped and you're clapped anyway. Let's just move on. Okay. Incredibles 2. Listen, I've been waiting for this movie for such a long time, and I think at its root, the fact that Incredibles is described as a movie about superheroes rather than being defined as a superhero movie shows how well the movie's written. So well done to Brad Bird, and this movie takes on family roles and it challenges them. So yeah, you'll enjoy it, especially Jack.
Eyelids so heavy, they're drooping.
Closing!
Okay, I think it's time for my movie of the year, and it is Black Panther. Black Panther was just amazing, and I'm just so grateful for it. Amazing, and I'm just Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This movie for me is my favorite of the year, and it's perfection to me. It's just amazing. It's the art style, the actors, the characters, the story, the aesthetic. It redefines the definition of what a comic book movie looks like. When you watch it, and then it's like you're stepping into a comic book, and they achieved that goal, and I was just in awe of everything. So yeah, it's my favorite movie of the year, and I highly recommend it. Highly.
What's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger?
Okay, you've made it this far. Yeah, it's nearly a 15-minute video. I think it's around 15 minutes. Anyway, but thank you for making it this far. Thank you for the support, especially on Instagram, for people who are asking for it. This is new to me, so if I sound nervous, I am. But why not? Just why not? Bring that attitude into 2019. Why not? You do you.